This blew my expectations. This battle, this fight, the most majority of the show, this episode was surrounded by this fight. And what I was expecting was, okay, decent fight, I was expecting a serious fight, but not like this. This was an emotional, mental fight of pride. Like I said before, Kameko's instincts as a creature are kicking in. Even though she still has her human brain, her instincts are still taking over. That sense of pride and stuff like that, a fight for territory. She has it in her. It's starting to affect her a little, even when it comes to a pride as a creature within the most dangerous dungeon. You know, she's fighting off Abra, and Abra is just bringing in the heat. Even as an Earth Dragon, is bringing in the heat literally, and she was effed up. There was not much to really talk about in this episode, but I can at least talk about the appreciation of the fight and where the show goes from here as my guess. But still, man, Arbor was the toughest child. Like last time we seen her this damaged up was the fight against the monkeys. The fight against the monkeys, which also was pretty good. And then now it's here. And you see Komoko just struggling over and over again. And that's the animal's life. Even as an insect. Imagine you're an insect and you're crawling in this place looking for food and shelter. I guess a human house like mine, but then you're spotted by a human and they're trying to swat you, they're trying to kill you, stomp on you, throw you out, or whatever, and you're just running for your life. You're just looking for a safe place to get some food. You're always on the run. It makes you in the perspective of that creature. I'm still going to squash it though. Nonetheless, it gives me a sign of respect. But if you come up at my house, I'm sorry. You gotta go. You gotta get squashed. That's just how it is, man. I can have you in here. I might bring all your other homies too. Anyways, all jokes aside, this was a really amazing fight. The Abra was just beast like. It had a sign of intelligence because it can use magic as well. High pressure magic. It was regaining, but she used her ability Sloth, which causes the creature to lose its SP, which causes the other P's to drain out as where the battle is. But the question is that could she outlast the effect? That was the main thing. It was outlasting the opponent. I do like those battles where you have to outlast your opponent and then just beat them. Especially if they're a very strong one. Like, say you're playing a video game and you see this opponent's just been built up there the entire game. You finally fight them, but you're not strong enough as them. They're just this ultimate figure. But then all you can do is outlast them. Like, oh man, I gotta outlast this. I gotta make sure I wear them out, man. I gotta make sure I wear them out before I get weared out. And then you defeat the battle and you feel satisfied. Like, wow, I can't believe I was able to go toe to toe with you, fight and struggle to the very end. Because you see Hamiko struggling the entire time to gain her skill to become strong and to fight. And then she fights off Abra, and then Abra is like, he's lying down, he stands up and just stares at her like he seems satisfied, and she was frustrated about that. That what does that make me, someone who was struggling, who didn't want to just lie down and die, like she was planning to do earlier in this episode, but decided not to because she already died once, was reincarnated. She knows what's going to happen after this, so she's scared. So seeing someone like that completely satisfied as dying was like displeasing to her. But I see it as Arba was proud dragon that it was able to face someone as strong as her who did struggle. So it was a sign of, I guess, an appreciation, in my opinion, that yay, if I'm going down, I'm going to go down by the strongest creature in the dungeon, which she has become. So it was satisfied. Finally, it was able to fight. The two differences between Kamako and Abra is Abra was a creature that no one could beat. It never had to really try to let loose. It never could do that. Kamako was someone who was weak but started to get strong just to survive the struggle, move place to place. So the two of them became strong in different ways. She fought to survive, and he fought to let loose. And finally, he was able to let loose. Finally. And because of that, it was satisfied. Finally, I had an opponent who could beat me, who could make me do all I had to do. And now I am satisfied. You may kill me now. I might never face a creature like you ever again in this dungeon. And since you're on your way, you just finish me off. And I'd rather be finished off now than wait for a long time to see another creature come by to give me that kind of challenge, which may never happen again because Komoko is a one of a kind. She's a creature with a brain. So because of that, she was able to finally leave. And speaking of her leaving, when she was leaving, she was like, I have some bad times and some good times. Like, nah, screw that, man. It sucked here. This place sucked. This place sucked. She kept dying, almost dying over and over and over again. She said, screw this place, man. I'm out of here. And of course, the tracker, she's following the tracker she had on that magician. That was years ago. That was 10 years ago, so that's pretty interesting, some years. So it could be that Komoko is older than Shun. I guess she was actually reincarnated first compared to the other people, which is interesting. Then let's talk about what the new Demon Lord chick. I know what they're trying to do. They're really trying to make it feel like that Komoko is the Demon Lord chick, but the opening already shows her as the white hair girl. Komoko wears nothing but white. I believe that the Demon Queen is related to Komoko somehow. She is an arachnid herself, as you can tell, just by her get up and even by her string attack. She is an arachnid, but a very powerful one as well. But she even has the same eye color. If you really look at the eye color, they have the same. The arachnids have the same eye color. It's like that pinkish cherry blossom, pinkish light color they have that Komoko has. The Demon Queen has it, but yet the chick of the white, like she somehow was in a reflection, was able. We can't see their eyes yet, but I bet she has the same eye color too. But when you're watching an online anime and before the video pops up, it shows the screen, and it pretty much spoils to it. You already know Komoko. You know what Komoko looks like as a human, and then you see in the opening. One of the first things in the opening is you see the chick with the white hair, and it's within the eye of Komoko. You can't fool people because the opening already spoils it. You're not leading people away unless people are really not paying attention to the opening. But anyway, that's all I gotta say about that. Other than that, it seems like things are selling up as Shun puts on his brother's scarf and he's ready to go out to become a hero. And at the same time, everyone is thinking about Shun. To his sister, to the best friend, to the teacher, to even his new arch nemesis. And then you show a little thing of Faye inside her egg evolving. And that is the end of this first half of I Am a Spider, So What? Well, it has definitely been entertaining and stuff. People say it just took forever because they really wanted her to leave the cave. I'm glad they didn't, in a way. Look what they did with our Furuta, man. They only took him, 2 or 3 episodes to leave the cave, the dungeon, and stuff. And it didn't feel that challenging compared to what Komoko did. Despite how strong she got throughout the show, she still had her challenges compared to what they did in Outer Furuta, where I think things just got easy for him as he went on in the dungeon. He had his challenges, but it wasn't that hard. So the Spider did it better. It really did. I'm glad he did. But we gotta see where it goes from here. Is where it's gonna happen. Now she's out. What's going to happen now? Is she gonna have to survive, or she'll just be overpowered to everyone she runs into? Everyone that runs into her is gonna be freaked out. That's all I'm saying. Because despite how the cute nature that she displays herself throughout the show, we all know what she really looks like. And it's scary as fuck. So, there's that. So anyways, I can't wait to see what happens in the second half. I already showed the preview on YouTube, and it seemed like the mom is out. So I'm going to see what that's about. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon. This has been Madcrown on Anime, signing out.